Hi, the purpose of this video is to help you search for an academic journal. So to search for an academic journal, we should go to the Bristol Community College Library page. You can either search Bristol Community College Library and it'll take you there, or you can go through the home page. So I'm at the home page now. And again, my usual caveat that home pages change slightly and things change slightly, but the steps should more or less be about the same. So click on Current Students, scroll down to where it says Library Services, and then go to My Library. And this will be the jumping off point for most of your research. Now you can do one of two things. You can either search for articles here, and then search for whichever database it is that you're looking for. Or, probably the easier way, if it exists when you research this, is to go to Course Guides, find my course, Botello, and this should be the same, even if you're in West in the World 2, West in the World 1, it's more or less the same. Okay. And then you can go to Articles in Databases. Now, there's two databases that you can look at. One is Jstor, and that is my preferred one. But there's a little bit of a catch with this, and I'll talk about that in a second. And the other one is going to be Academic Search Complete. So Jstor and Academic Search Complete. You have to scroll down for Jstor. Now, if you go to log into Jstor, it's going to ask you for your BPL card number. What is a BPL card number? Well, the BPL stands for the Boston Public Library. And even if you don't live in Boston, as long as you're a Mass resident or you go to school or work in Mass, you're eligible for one. But there's a step. So, how do you do this? Well, if you go back to this if you go back to this page, the journal page, there's a link here, register with the Boston Public Library. And I swear this takes like a second. I swear it's not there. So don't click on that. I'll put a link in the description. All right. Apparently this link is dead. All right. But anyways, I've already gone to this page, and you go to the Boston Public Library, and you can click register or renew an e-card. So click on that, and then proceed, and it's going to ask you, are you a Mass resident or whatever? Just say yes, then click proceed, and then fill out this information, your name, your street address, your city, your town. I'm not going to fill it out right now, but it's super, super easy. Do this information, and then when you get to Jstor and you click on it, just put in that information, click login, and you'll be at Jstor. Okay. Now, once at Jstor, I would go to Advanced Search, and here you can put in your search term. Now, in my example here, I'm going to do the Black Death. And I want to specifically look at Jews and Jewish persecution during the Black Death, so I'll do Jews. Okay. And if you wanted to do more, you could add a search box. By the way, you can also use these terms. So for instance, say I wasn't finding much, you could do or Black Death or bubonic plague if there's another name for your search, but I'll keep it simple right here. Another thing that you should do is you should limit your search to articles, because Jstor has a lot of things. It has book reviews. We don't want that, all right? And so let's do a search for this and see what it comes up with. And And so we'll have a bunch of different things. The Black Death and the burning of the Jews. This sounds like it might relate to my topic. Black Death and End of Paradigm. And you can just go through, all right? Hopefully you find what you're looking for here. Let's just say this one, yes, this is what I want to search for. First of all, you can right now cite it, right? We're going to be using whichever one you use, all right? So if you're using MLA, which is the one at the time of the filming of this video I'm using, I may change it in the future. So whatever I tell you to do, you can just copy it and then paste it into whatever document you're going to be using. All right, so that's really super handy. Always double check, just make sure everything looks right. And then once you're ready to download it, you can just click download PDF. You have to accept their terms, and boom, I have it here. Uploading really slowly. And here it is. And a lot of times they'll give you a description, all right? And these can be helpful, all right? All right, so that is using Jstor. Now we have another in-house database, which you won't have to register for. And this one is Academic Search Complete. And so if you click on that, it's kind of similar, all right? So let's go to the advanced search and narrow it down. I want to do the Black Death, and I want to do the bubonic, I want to do the Jews, all right? Once again, you want to check a box off, scholarly peer-reviewed. So this will limit it to journal articles, because again, there's a lot of different things on these sites. And if you hit search, you will come up with this: the bubonic plague, the Jews in Cape Town. Once again, I'm getting this one, which looks, by the way, like a pretty good one. Black Death, Morning Pandemic. And here, again, you can take a look at it. There's an abstract. You might want to read that. And then you can also cite it here. Okay. And you'll come up with it. You're going to look for MLA 8, which is down here, and you can cite this. Now, sometimes, and this is an example of this, they don't actually have it. They don't actually have it as an online copy, and in this case, you'd have to request it from interlibrary loan, and then it would be sent to the school. But a lot of times you can get it just by clicking on. Let me try a different one to show you what I mean. Let's see. So, like for instance, if I were to click on this one, you can see here that it has full HTML text, or I could click right on the PDF. So if I click on this one, I can cite the article, like I said, and then the article is actually right here, or I can click on a PDF and just read it that way. Okay? So hopefully this information is useful to you. Again, ask a librarian if you have a question, or you could email me. If you're not sure how to ask a librarian, look at the intro video. It has all that information. It's super easy. There's all kinds of chat features that Bristol offers, where you can look up a librarian right on the spot. It's super easy. So good luck with your research, and I'll see you for the next session.